let's start with a pretty simple song, okay? Now, this song is called Wonderwall by Oasis, okay? And it's a good first song for beginner guitarists. It was actually the first song I ever performed in front of an audience. So yeah, let's just get started. So basically, it's 4 chords in total, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're going to keep these 2 fingers, your pinky, and your, this finger, your ring finger, these 2 fingers, on these strings. So, yeah, so it's gonna go on the 3rd fret, okay? And, it's, do you know your string names by any chance? Okay, yeah, so how do you remember those? Do you have a saying, or do you just remember them? Yeah, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. Yeah, for sure, that's the saying that I use. Okay, so in that vein, which strings would these 2 fingers be on the 3rd fret? Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. Right, B and E, perfect. So, these 2 fingers are gonna stay there the entire song, okay? And now we're gonna move on to what we're gonna do with these 2 fingers. So first, we're gonna make the E minor chord, okay? And we're gonna put on the 2nd fret, on the A string, and on the D string, okay? So that makes a E minor chord, okay? Yeah. Let me just play the strings for you so that you can focus on the fingerings. Very good. Yeah, that sounds perfect. It's a little muted, and that's just because when you're new, it's hard to get your fingers like stretched over the strings without touching the lower strings, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so don't worry about that now. That will just come with practice, okay? Okay, perfect. So the next chord that we're gonna do, again, we're gonna keep these 2 fingers right here. And we're gonna do G, okay? So, yeah, so put your middle finger on the low E string and your pointer finger on the A string. Now, if you noticed, when we switched, we're only moving the, your middle finger, so you can keep every other finger where it was, and that's why this song is pretty, good for beginners. Right. So here, let me hear you play it, and I'll strum for you. Perfect. Now, let's move on to the next chord. So this is a D, okay, and we're gonna put our middle finger on the high E string, and we're gonna put our So another thing, yeah, you can just practice that all week, and we'll come back to it next week, and just practice it with a metronome or with the song. And yeah, you should be perfect. I mean, you sound pretty good already. Here, you play it one more time. I'll play it with you. Yeah, I won't play the actual chorus. Just, I'll mute it so that I can hear you play. Perfect. That sounded so good. Just keep practicing that, and, yeah, we'll get back to it next week. So, what else would you like to work on? Okay, you're a little confused on how to hold the pick. Okay, yeah, we can totally work on that. So, what I like to do is sometimes I don't like to use a pick, and I just use my hand, and that you can really do however you like. Just feel it out, and you'll discover what works for you, honestly. But then, if I'm using a pick, you squeeze it between these two fingers, okay? And, however firm, or like however much you need to hold it, is how hard you should hold it. Because sometimes you're gonna be, going up and down. Yeah. You're gonna be going up and down, and you need to have a firm enough grip to where it's not gonna accidentally slide into your guitar. I don't know if you've ever accidentally experienced that, but it's pretty annoying, isn't it? So, yeah, just have a firm enough grip. So this is what the strumming pattern would sound like with a pick. So, yeah, let's just go through the chord changes real quick. So we're gonna go E minor, G, yeah, very good, D, A, E, there we go. Yeah, that sounded perfect. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed your first lesson